Lecturers at the colleges of education across the country have been on strike for the past 3 weeks over some allowances due them. The leadership of the Colleges of Education Teachers Association of Ghana, CETAG, directed its members to stay away from all academic activities until issues surrounding their allowances are resolved by the government. This has disrupted the academic calendar, hanging students' fate in a balance. Speaking to Citi News, the level 200 and 300 trainees on campus called on the examination board at the University of Cape Coast to postpone the exams until next year.
We are not fully prepared. We will not finish the course outline, and moreover, lecturers who are supposed to compile our CAs for us, because our CAs are part of our exam results, so they are not yet compiled. So we know even if you write, because lecturers are saying that if we write, they are also not in the position to produce the CAs, and even they will not mark the scripts. So we writing and UCC keeping the script is the same as we waiting for the lecturers to come back before we write. So if all of us refuse to go, we know very well that it will not affect us in any way. The best thing UCC has to do is to restructure and organize the exam for us to come back and write.
We are emotionally not stable for this exam. They really have to give us time, I think next year, before we can sit up. If our lecturers are back, their needs to be met and their grievances need to be addressed before we can carry on with any examinational activity or anything.
Other universities, UDS, Winneba have suspended their examination because of what is happening, and it's only UCC that is forcing us to write these exams. We think this is against our fairness, and we are not ready for these exams until our lectures are back in the classroom.
Meanwhile, information available to Citi News indicates that the Students' Leadership Teacher Trainees Association of Ghana, TAG, has reached a consensus with the University of Cape Coast to write the exams on Thursday, December 8, 2022. On the issue of feeding, the students called on the government to intervene by releasing adequate funding to cater for the right meal.
And first, we've been taking food with fish and other stuff, but currently, because of the economic crisis and then other stuff, they said the feeding grant is not enough to cater for all those meals again. So some of the things have been scrapped off in the menu. So at times we take porridge without bread and then granite, and sometimes we take banku without fish. So that is what is happening now. So students are complaining now to either for them not to be cooked for, or they should be giving their money to feed themselves. And then now the current situation is that they are not going to feed us 3 times a day again. So we want to eat 2 times a day. That is afternoon and evening. So that is the issue on ground now.
The government is not able to pay regularly, though they have been paying, but it's not regular. And sometimes it normally puts the administration into bank rupture, and they sometimes think of not feeding us sometimes before government will later come in and pay easily.
At first, we used to take 3 square meals a day. The kind of food that we take from the dining hall is now even reduced. Now you go to the dining hall, you can only get 1 ladder of wache, and you cannot rely on that 1 ladder of wache for almost 3 to 4 hours before getting another meal. So we want the government to come and address the situation for us.